Everybody, good morning, good morning. Only Game Time goes back to work on a Saturday. Yes, only I go back to work on a Saturday. Rise and grind. Rise and grind. A couple minutes late, not horrible. I was up early. Just don't want to go to work anymore. Sorry, people. Not a fan of work. 30 years at this place. I'm done. Mentally done with it. But we're going back. So good morning, everybody. We were up late last night watching the Eagles win 34-29. 34-29 in Brazil. 34-29. Positives. Positives as an Eagle fan, if you are an Eagle fan. I am not an Eagle fan, but positives were, thought Saquon Barkley ran tough. About 4 yards a carry. That's all you can ask for. 3 touchdowns. I thought the defense played okay until I looked at the numbers, but we'll get to the negatives. But at the end of the day, a win is a win is a win, right? I had them down as a loss here. So kudos to the Birds for getting the W. Thought A.J. Brown was good. Devontae Smith, again, I'm going to double down on it. Maybe because of A.J. I don't know that Devontae's as good as A.J. I think he's a 1B. I think he got a 1 and a 1A. Maybe a 1 and a 1A. Especially at the end of the game. It seemed like they were out to prove something. And I guess, listen, yeah, they did have something to prove. It looks like the stadium was overwhelmingly Eagles fans. Eagles fans traveled well to Brazil. A little weird. The field conditions were horrible, but they were able to overcome the field and win. It kind of reminded me of the Super Bowl, that everybody was making excuses that the refs were out to get them. Nah, both teams played on it. Eagles did a better job of handling the field. Either team, trying not to be negative because I wasn't real happy with the defense that was out there. I thought Eagles at times did well. Of course, Jalen Carter was a beast. Honestly, I don't remember seeing Jordan Davis at all. Huff made a couple plays. I think the best player on the field on defense was Zach Bond. So Zach Bond is a keeper. I like Zach Bond. Big play by, I think he had 14 tackles. Some ridiculous number. Very, very good. I thought Slay did good. From what I could tell, I didn't see Cooper DeJean. Did he play? Put it in the comments. I didn't see him last night. Mitchell, I think, not bad. Rookie. For a rookie, very good. Let's put it that way. If Kalen Carson could do what Kenyon Mitchell did, then I'm good. So, it was good. You gave up 29 points. I think the key to the game for the Eagles was holding Green Bay to 9 points off of turnovers. Some bad turnovers by Jalen Hurts. Again, real bad. Doing the Cardinal sin, throwing across his body into the end zone. In the fourth quarter, Jalen Hurts dodged some serious bullets. Dodged them because 2 pick sixes should have went the other way. Ifs and buts were candy and nuts. I'm just being an honest observer. So I think if I'm an Eagle fan, how I would take it, a win's a win. Learn from your mistakes. I think that's what Jalen said. I had to get up early, so I wasn't watching the post games, but I think that's what he said. I saw a clip this morning. You definitely got to get better. Green Bay. But so the positives for the Eagles, I would say Saquon Barkley. I thought the offensive line was good. They gave him a lot of time. I thought the center was shaky for the Eagles. Had a couple fumbles. That should clear up. So I think you're going to be good there. The tush push wasn't quite as aggressive. Still got the job done, like I said. So all in all, I think it was a positive night for the Eagles. You were the home team, albeit on the road, if you know what I mean. Seemed like they had the crowd on your side. Just a weird game. I'm not a fan of these international games. We play 8 international games now, and Roger Goodell wants to up it to 16. Let me know what you think about that. I think it's ridiculous. It's America's game. Why are we worried about? Are you that greedy that we, just stay home? We got players getting injured because of field conditions, because it's a soccer field, people. Different type of grass, not made for starting and stopping like the NFL does. It's soccer is more of a continuous movement sport, and you're not going, sorry, I know people are going to get all offended by it. It is. You got to be a great athlete to play soccer. Maybe the best of athletes, but it's a different type of sport, different type of grass. It just wasn't fun. I think Green Bay had 12 penalties on the game. Eagles had 8. Not fun to watch as far as if you're not a fan. I mean, even if you're a fan of the Eagles and Green Bay, you had to have been frustrated by the penalties. So far through 2 games, I thought the Thursday night game was a little bit better played than last night's game. But again, big win for the Eagles, and it's a conference win. So there you go. I do have some concerns though. You gave up 8 yards a carry to the Green Bay Packers. Especially running to the edges, I think that's a glaring problem. I mean, they did well running in the gaps. They just didn't. Green Bay's problem is on short downs, short yardage, they gave up going up the middle, right? They would always try and do a misdirection, which normally worked, or they were trying to throw. If you can't run, that'll be interesting for the Cowboys, how they, with Cooper Beebe now at center, I think they're going to be better just running straight ahead. But we'll see. That's for Sunday. Giving up over 8 yards a carry for the Eagles defense, I mean, that's bad. I mean, that's not good. That's supposed to be a strong suit. So, and it looked like there was receivers open all day for Green Bay, but Jordan Love was not the Jordan Love of last year. And everybody was in the chat saying, well, how come Jordan Love, it looks so bad against the Eagles? And you have to remember, last year is a different year, a different season, a different team. He was a rookie. He got hot. He was torching everybody towards the end of the year. He really torched the Cowboys. So, again, I think Dallas is kind of doing it with mirrors, too. And it all came to a head in a playoff game. This is a new year. New personnel. Every team is different. The Eagles ended up last year on an unbelievably bad streak. They turned it around a game 1 and beat a playoff team. Different year. You can't hold what happened last year into this year. So I thought it was very, very, at the end of the day, you got the job done, Eagles. You had a lot of positives with Saquon Barkley. Negatives were Jalen Hurts, I thought. I didn't think he had a very good game. I mean, he tried to run a lot. I was surprised he tried to run as much as he did, but Green Bay was ready for it. They stuffed him. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, big. Jahan Dotson, I don't think had a catch. Defense, thought the Zach Bond and Reed Blankenship were the 2 studs, and Jalen Carter. Outside of that, a lot of room for improvement, but shit, the way the NFL is these days, where you don't get a lot of chance to practice or play in the games. That first a couple games in the regular season are like preseason reps. What reps you would have gotten back in the day, you're getting now. Under live competition. I'm sorry, you can't simulate. That's why you see the Rams. I think you're going to see the Rams go into Detroit and play them tough, because they did a lot of live practices against other teams. And I think that's the key. I definitely think that's the key. So, don't miss this traffic. Normally Saturdays there's not a lot of traffic, but there's traffic today. Then again, I'm driving behind a Sunday driver. Come on now. But anyway, yes. Shout out to the Eagles. It was funny last night. I got my glimpse. I forgot. Eagles would disappear and then come back after something good. Then disappear and come back with something good. Hamid, you crack me up, my friend. You definitely crack me up. A win's a win, but my thoughts go out to Jordan Love. I hope he's not hurt bad. We saw Jalen Carter go out early. We saw Saquon pull himself out for a long stretch. That's the key. The key to the longevity and doing something is health. Health is wealth. So let's hope that Jordan Love is okay. You know, it looked like a knee injury to me, a lower leg. He was grabbing that calf. Remember, a lot of times if your calf or your leg muscles start to fatigue, if that happens, then you have a chance of hurting the knee. And I didn't like a lot of the play calls for Green Bay, but again, it's over. It's over now. It's over now. Shout out to the Birds. I'm here on a Saturday, short video, but make sure you tune in today. I don't even know. It's been so long since I did a lunchtime chat. Probably 2:30, 2:30, 3 o'clock at the latest, depending on the mail volume. Lunchtime chat live from the mail truck. We are back. All right, everybody. Shout out. Congratulations to the Eagles fans. Cowboy fans, we get ours on Sunday. What's going to happen? Stay tuned. We'll talk to you later.